about this, guys. You know, I'm going to be talking to you guys over at BassEast.com. The body itself was built off a 5 1/4 inch frame of a Super Spook. Probably one of the most well-known topwater baits in the industry for catching fish around the world. Any type of fish, from muskie, pike, redfish, snook, and even bass. Now, when I did that, the hardest part on topwater spook fishing is they're very light and they're hollow. So when a fish comes up and hits the bait, you get a lot of blowout of the water, and also that front hook comes up and foul hooks the front line, which is just, it kills you when you got a big smallmouth or spot coming after your largemouth. What I did is when I made this plastic bait, first out of wood, but then I turned around, had to drop the price point down for the consumer. Plastic, it didn't work the same. I went home, and as you can see, this bait's kind of beat up. 200 hours, this is my prototype bait. I spent 200 hours testing this bait. I went home and I filled it up with hard density foam. What I did is I created the same capabilities of wood, the sound, the depth, the flotation, and the durability of wood, but I have the consistency of a plastic bait, and I dropped the price point down for the consumers. In doing that, I created a dark, deep, evil thump on a wake style bait that also has a square bill that can do 180-degree turns. Now, the cool thing about it, most rat baits out there have a plastic worm. Well, in the plastic worm will fall and catch the back hook and rip off, usually in one cast. You either have to take a drill bit the hole out, try to re-glue it in, or there's a screw lock they have in there that either breaks off or there's a half a plastic worm in there. This is old school, single toothpick design where I did back 30 years ago for making wood plugs. You could take and interchange. You can go get a RoboWorm, a Zoom Fluke, whatever you want. Anything 6 inches, you put it in there. You put the toothpick back in, and you lock it in. Toothpick swells with water, the thing's not going to come out. To get the toothpick out if it swells, all you need is a number 2 Gamakatsu hook, cut the bend off. It's a push rod, and you have your own tools in your boat to replace things. This thing is super durable. As you can see, this bait has 200 hours put on it. I only went through 4 tails. So, I mean, that's pretty good durability. The neat thing about the Spro BBZ1 Rat, it's going to come with an extra tail for you right out of the package. You guys make sure you check out BassEast.com for more information on the new 2014 ICAST Best of Show hard bait, and we'll catch you out on the water.